Things seem to be working better today. Things seem to be working a hell of a lot better today. Okay, that is working. Okay, that's working. Let's see if this is working. Well, that seems to be working. Everything seems to be working, so we can go. You ready to go, sweet girl? Okay. Let me find our, there it is. Grab the leash. And we can go. I don't know how much running we're gonna do today. Let me get another last swig of coffee here. Okay. Grab the keys. Oh, I gotta reach across because they're still in the ignition. Okay. There we go. Well, so far this morning, at least on this stream, it looks as though everything is working a hell of a lot better than it was. I'm gonna do the trail run, but or do a run. Come on, let's go. Or where I'm gonna do my watch, I guess, because this isn't gonna be much of a, just some recovery mile. I can tell that my there we go. I can tell that my IT band is a little bit sore. Like, I have no problem running. Like last night, I had, when we did that, or yesterday afternoon when I was trying to stream with you guys, a very unsuccessful stream. I didn't feel it at all while we were climbing, going downhill, anything like that. Right now, don't feel it. I'm running a little bit. But this is going to be a really slow shuffle / walk. I'm not, here, I'll change camera views for you guys. Not that there's anything really to see, but it's better than my face. So we had a winter storm come in, and it is hitting the tops. Like, it rained and snowed all last night. This, I mean, all these were completely clear of snow 2 days ago. The Continental Divide is still, oh, she's doing a growler over here. So I gotta clean that up. Not on camera, jeez. The Continental Divide is just still getting hammered right now, and we need to go over that. But it does look like the further west we get, the better it gets, which is nice because that's what direction we need to go. But we're only going about, what is it, like, not like 250 miles is all. Where'd you poop at? I didn't pay attention. Usually I can ask her, where's your poop? And she'll show me. Where'd you poop at? If we're close enough to the trail, I don't want to just leave it. Where'd you poop? Where'd you poop? Show me where'd you poop. I didn't think she was this far down. It was just barely off the trail. I was busy trying to get the bag undone. Where did you poop at? I see other poops here, but that wasn't your poop. Trying to look for her footprints. Because then I know where she's at, but she keeps wandering back and forth. Weirdo. That's not your poop. That's not your poop. Oh, I got something in my shoe. Ow. And it's poking me now. Usually she kicks her feet, so then I know where she went. She wasn't that far off the trail. I guess maybe I'm not going to pick it up because I can't find it. What the hell? Oh well. It was probably one of those poops where she really didn't poop very much. Because she does that. Or she poops sticks and then you can never tell because it just looks like a stick. Okay, hold on. I gotta figure out what is going on with this shoe. What is poking me? I don't know what that is. Oh, but that is bugging me. Because it's like right on the inside of the arch of the foot. Something's just poking me in there. Oh, I'd have to take my shoes off. These are not the good shoes for trying to figure that out. But anyways, so it's still snowing right now. It's supposed to continue on through tomorrow, actually through Saturday, I think. But we will be on the other side of the Continental Divide. And in fact, over a couple other passes out in the flatland. Well, not all the way to the flatland, but we will. We'll get on the other side of this and it won't be too bad. It looks like race day is supposed to be good on Sunday, but I don't know. I guess we'll play it by ear. I thought it was funny. I was looking at places I can possibly, park for the night over in that area. Looking on the different apps I got and all that kind of stuff for people like me in the vans. And it's like, you'll see one post of like a place where somebody went, and then there's like, person will be like, oh, it was a great spot for a night, quiet, all this kind of stuff. And then somebody else posts after it, like the cops let me off with a warning, but they told me nobody's allowed to be here and all that. Well, the first guy would be like, there's no signs that say you can't park here and all that. So parked there, had a great night of sleep. And the next guy, cops let me off with a warning, but they could have given me a ticket for like a misdemeanor and all that. Like, it wasn't even a traffic ticket. It would have been like a misdemeanor trespassing ticket. And then, or my favorite one that I read was for a public library, and somebody said that, great parking, had Wi-Fi, and there's Wi-Fi there, all that. and said I wouldn't recommend staying, more than a couple days or whatever. And then the very next thing was from that public library being like, you cannot park here overnight. Like, there is no overnight parking. You can park here during the day and use our free Wi-Fi all you want. It just makes me laugh. Now, I usually, I look at that stuff just to get ideas if there's a place, but I usually search out my own places. It's just like here in why are these people just walking back and forth? Like, there's a couple spots here in Helena that people put. One of them, I can't believe they still haven't like updated, because I don't ever update or anything. And one of them, is for the Walmart here. Walmart here has signs all over their parking lot saying no overnight parking, and you will not find like an RV camper or anything here parked there. And then I thought there was one other spot too, but like me, I just gotta look. It's just like in DC. There's only a few places in DC that people had. Like one spot being on the National Mall, there's a street there that it's public parking. And the parking in DC at night is all free. Like after 8 p.m. From 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. is free parking. So somebody's like, oh, I found a great spot right here on the street. You just got to make sure you're out by 8 a.m. No, you don't. It's public parking. You could park there for a few days if you wanted to, as long as you pay for the parking. So it's just like, I just don't get some people. It's like, so you're going to leave there, like, say you're going to spend, or you want to spend 3 or 4 days in DC. So you're gonna leave there, and then what? Like, go pay for parking somewhere else? Why not just pay for it there? And so it's like, here in this town, there's tons of free parking at night after 5. You could park all over the place. Now, granted, most of those places you won't have like access to a bathroom if you need it, anything like that, but it's actually warming up now. It was 36 degrees out. It feels a little bit warmer, or maybe it's just because I have my heavier coat on. So I figured I wouldn't be moving very fast. And we're not. We're moving like an 11-minute mile. Just because I don't want to aggravate my IT van. And I really don't think I'm going to do very fast on this run on Sunday. So there's a part of me that's thinking about taking you guys along and live streaming the whole race. So I'll see how I feel. Right now, the way my legs feel, I would be lucky to probably run a 7-minute mile the whole time. Now, a 7-minute mile would definitely get me under what? Because 7 point some miles? 10K. This is a 12K. Yeah, it would have to be 7 point some odd miles. So then 7 times 7 would be 48 minutes. And then you have another 3/4 of a mile or so to go. Or half a mile or whatever. Which would be another 3 or 4 minutes. So what the hell kind of paces have I ran there? Because I thought in order to that would be, no, that's probably still right. I was going to say, I thought in order to maintain a sub-elite status, you had to run at least, you have to run sub 48 minutes. And I thought when I figured that out, it was like a 6:18 per mile or something like that. But that was years ago when I was looking at that. Which is by no means fast compared to the elites. Your fast people, like your winner on the men's side, will probably be coming in around 33, 34 minutes, 32. I don't remember what the course record is. 32 something probably, I bet you. There's actually a pretty good money purse, so that's why I'm gonna have to run a little bit to catch back up to her. Even though I am kind of enjoying this nice little walk. But since we're getting such a late start, we're actually not gonna leave here until probably late afternoon, early evening. And my plan is to make it at least to the other side of Missoula. About 2 hours down the road is what I want to do. And then that'll only give us about 2 hours to make it the rest of the way tomorrow morning. My plan is to get there fairly early, since I need to find, well, one, there's supposedly a lot of construction going on, like I was trying to say yesterday, but I don't know if the stream was working that during that time. But there's supposedly a lot of construction in downtown Spokane, and it's already tough enough driving down in that area in a car, let alone in a big ass van. So I want to get there early before it gets too busy to get my race packet, and then we will take off and go do something. I don't know what. Places that we can definitely hang out for a little bit, and then try and find a spot to park for the night. Supposedly, if it comes down to it, we can, there's like a Cabela's and a Walmart right there that allows overnight parking, so even though that'd be good, easily a half hour out of town, but because it's actually on the Idaho side, but we'll see. There's a rest area on the interstate not too far from there as well, and people on freaking like iOverlander and some of those apps were saying that they were getting harassed by the cops trying to stay there overnight, because there's highway patrolmen that are stationed there in the rest area, and as they said, the cops said no overnight parking allowed. This is a rest area. Well, do they not understand what rest means? So if I was driving late at night trying to make it, somewhere, and I was just too tired, so I wasn't going to make it, so I needed to pull off for a rest, It doesn't even matter if it's late at night or whatever. They would rather you continue driving and crashing. Because if you're driving tired, that's worse. Studies have shown that can be worse than driving drunk. Like as much as it impairs you, depending on how, what your drunk level is. But it's like, what is their deal? A lot of other states encourage you to pull over. Like Utah says, are you tired? Like driving tired, impaired is worse than, like they tell you pretty much just to, when there's things coming up. It's like, if you're too tired, then pull over up here at this rest area. And I guarantee truckers are probably parked there overnight. So do the costs make the truckers leave, or is it just the cars? And if that's the case, why are the truckers any better than the cars? But there is other states too that are just as bad. And not necessarily the whole states, but at least some of the areas like Colorado. There's a couple rest areas around Denver, and there's a spot for 2-hour parking, and then there's spots for 4-hour parking, but there's no spots for anything longer than that. So the most you could do is, if you were tired and you need to pull over, is either grab a 2-hour nap or a 4-hour nap. And I'm not gonna lie, if I'm tired, like when I finally pull over because I'm tired and so I need to pull over driving, 4 hours is not gonna get me any better. I need a minimum of 6 hours to make any relevance. Because if I wake up after 4 hours, I'm not going to. I'm so tired I couldn't drive. There's no way. So anyways, my options are Cabela's, Walmart, or 2 truck stops that are there. And I know one of the truck stops. I've stopped there quite a bit. At least there's spots out front. They don't allow overnight parking. It's like a time frame. So I even forgot what time the race starts in the morning too. I think it's 9, but I don't know. I'll have to see when everybody is meeting up, the group that I'm going to be running with, and how many of them are actually going to be trying for the 48-minute mark versus how many are just running it. Because I'd rather just have fun, enjoy it. The thing about the race that I really like is the atmosphere. I mean, you'll get, because this is Sunday morning, so there'll be churches after they're done with their morning services out there cheering the runners on. Like, there'll be just tons and tons of just individuals playing music along the course. And it's almost like a rock and roll marathon, where you have all the different music things along the course. But it's a lot shorter of a race. Figure out what I'm going to do for race morning too for my shirt, because there's a tradition that like I usually just wear like an old long sleeve race shirt that I had, and then to keep warm as you're waiting for the start and in the corral and stuff. And actually I'm yellow seed, so my race start will be earliest probably 9:10. But you take the long sleeve shirt off, or whatever overshirt you use, and you throw it on the side, and all the shirts are donated to the local homeless shelters for the surrounding area, which is really cool. So whatever shirts you're throwing off to the side, you ain't getting it back. It is going to a good cause. My problem is I haven't ran any races the last 3 years where I've gotten any more long sleeve shirts. So I only have like 2 of them left. And I use them. In fact, I'm wearing one right now. I'm glad she decided to actually run. This morning I tried to get her to go outside. It was still rain/snowing a bit when we got up, but I tried to get her to go outside and go to the bathroom, and she wasn't having any of it. I thought it was going to be one of those days where she just wanted to be lazy, but no, she's running around, so that's good. Horn blows. How about the driver? I was a little shocked to see so few people out here. When we rolled into the parking lot, we were the only car. And then as I was getting out, getting out to go into the back to change, another car rolled in, and then right before we left, another car rolled in. But comparatively speaking, it's actually not too bad out, even when it was kind of rain/snowing, and it's still drizzling just a bit because I can feel the drops hitting me in the face and see them on my coat, but not too bad. Like I said, I think the temperature's risen a little bit. Might be 39 or so now, hovering around that 40-degree mark. Still snowing up in the tops of the mountain, so I can tell. I gotta run over to Sally's and get some new hair dye. I was looking at my stuff last night because I was going to do it last night, and I think it froze. So it was not any good anymore because it was all separated and gross. I tried like shaking it up and mixing it and whatever to mix it back together to see if maybe it would work, and that was a big negatory. So I gotta go buy some more. But I always like going over there and talking to the girls that work there anyways. They're definitely more of the alternative type girls that, for whatever reason, I find very attractive. And always have. Up to you. Okay, she wants to go forward. She was looking to see what direction. She's still looking back to make sure I don't change my mind. Looks like maybe the one car is left that was those two people that I was like, why are they walking back and forth and not just walking one direction? I think they were in that first vehicle that showed up. That last vehicle, that guy's still here somewhere. Oh great, there's deer. Hopefully she doesn't see him. Keep running, deer. They're whitetails. Nope, now she sees them. Nessa, hey. Good girl. That's a good girl. Yeah. Good girl. She's like, no, I can still catch them though. Nessa, hey. Now she's not listening. Nessa. Because she would chase them for miles. Okay, she stopped. That's good. We'll go this way and never take the actual trail. Which I wouldn't normally care about. Or, well, I mean, I care about, but I wouldn't be too concerned about. But that direction goes to the city, and there's lots of roads, and she will just run across the road chasing them and not care. And then somebody will call the dog police because there's a dog chasing deer, and then he will find her before I can find her. And at this point, I don't know if I'll break her out of jail. It's expensive. Oh boy, I know she's gonna want to play down in the creek, so I'll take my time walking up there so she can go ahead. Even though it's cold out here, go ahead. She keeps looking back at me like, is it okay? Usually this creek is a lot lower, but we're during the spring thaw right now, plus with the storm that came through last night. Well, it's going to be here at least through tomorrow. The winter storm. It is a little bit high. It's definitely not right at, like, it usually gets a lot higher than this even during full spring thaw, but because it'll actually be high and come across this side of this tree right here. But this is still probably a good 12, 14 inches deeper than it normally is the rest of the year. She's looking at me like, are you leaving me? No, I'm not leaving you. If she gets too far out there, it's deep enough that she'll float away and have to swim in that current, but it just stops right there. I mean, it's not like she has to go very far. During the summer, this is her favorite pool to go because she can swim there. It's still deep enough in the summertime, but it's not moving as fast, so she can just swim around out there. I don't know what the crazy girl's doing now. I'll give her just a couple more minutes and then we're gonna go, because oh, don't slip. Last time we were here, there was probably a 20-foot long branch out there that she was trying to get out of the water. She's like, I must have it. It was pretty stout. She likes to find sticks out of the water and pull them out and chew on them. I don't know why she prefers the ones that are just completely soaked in the water. Waterlogged, I guess you'd say. Okay, ready to go? Now that you're gonna be even more dirty. No, she's not ready to go. She's like, I'm going down over here too. I'm guessing the way the temperature is, though, that the pass going over the Continental Divide, which is about 8 miles that way, is probably not too bad. It's probably warm enough that it's pretty much melted off the road. And supposedly they got like 8 or 9 inches up there last night. And it'll, like, again, it's snowing up there right now. It's not going to quit all day. And then I don't know what it is going out of Montana, but we're not going to do that until tomorrow morning. We will go across that pass, and then one more pass after that too, before we make it to Spokane. But those passes are a lot lower. I think the one between Montana and Idaho is like, hey, Nessa! Jeez, you weirdo. Chasing the geese. I mean, she is a bird dog, but I want to say the one coming out of Montana is like 4,500 feet maybe is all. So like barely over what I'm standing at right now. Because I think I'm at 4,200 right now. And then the one in Idaho is only like 2,800 feet or something like that for its pass. Is that right? Or am I thinking the one outside of Seattle? It's been such a long time since I've actually driven over there. She found herself a big old stick. So she's just gonna gnaw on it a bit. Oh look, we're the only ones out here again now. That other guy just left. Or left it since we made it to over there. Okay. Again, I don't know how fast I'm going to be able to run. This is I have never had IT band issues before. For some reason, I got them now. But we'll keep hitting it with a massage gun and doing some stretching and that kind of stuff, and it should be good. But if I wake up on Sunday and I'm not feeling a fast race, I will live stream the race and you guys can see what it's all about, how much fun it is. Although the real fun is with the mid-pack, back of the pack corrals, which are all the corrals other than mine. And I could always go back to one of those corrals. And if there's a bunch of people, you found a toy of some sort. Somebody left a toy out here. Looks like a slice of pizza. I wonder if that's what she thinks it is, because she loves it when I get pizza. But we will, I'll see what's going to happen. And possibly I'll be live streaming the race. We'll see. But if I'm going to at least try and get a decent time, I won't be able to do it. If I'm going to run anything faster than about an 8-minute mile, there's no way I'd be able to do it. Because it's just too hard to run carrying a gimbal at a pace faster than that for more than just, like a couple miles. So we will. You coming? We got stuff to do. Nose is running a little bit. It's a little bit chilly. A little bit chillies. But anyways, so I finally got contacted by the race person for Cocodona 250. So I'm on their group chat now. And good news is I do not have to go down to Phoenix in order to get anything that I need to get down there. I just need to go to Flagstaff. So that is the good news. I do need to let them know that I have my own gimbal, and actually I did grab my backup gimbal too, so I have it if I need it. So that they don't have to worry about having that for me. But there's going to be other people after me that might not have one, so they're still going to have one sitting there just in case. But what are you doing? Are you ready to go? Let's go. Come on. In fact, I think that's probably I don't think that's a dog toy. I think that is probably from like a baby or something like that. Probably fell out of a carriage or something. Are you ready to go? No. Oh, jeez. Oh. Quit being a butthead. Come on. I'm not stealing it. She thinks I'm trying to take her toy that she thinks is the best, funnest thing in the world. Wait, that is not my point. That's not what I'm trying to do. Come on, let's go. Come on, load up. Come on, get up. Oh, geez, careful. Oh, geez, she's a butthead. But anyways, so I will see you guys. So, streaming. I don't know what my schedule is going to be like. I might do some gaming streams, or at least maybe some chats in here for a few, tomorrow, maybe even possibly today. But tomorrow and let's see, Monday while I'm driving, I might do something, because we'll be driving on Monday. Is that mud, or is that? I hope that's mud. It almost looks like poop. It might be that other colored dirt. Let me see your paws. I can't tell. I can't tell. Hopefully it's not poop. So I might do some streaming while I'm driving, so I won't be as interactive, but I'll still be streaming. We'll probably get there on Tuesday at some point, and then we will just hang out for a while. I might cruise over to well, I actually don't know when they're setting up, like any of the finish line or anything, but I was gonna say I might cruise over to there or to that aid station where I'm gonna be located at, just to get the route, to figure it out. So I might live stream that, take you guys along with me. Oh, that IT band, I can feel it. Like if I put my leg up like this and like try and activate that muscle, I can feel it. If I'm out there running, I don't feel it. Okay. Well, anyways, thank you everybody for watching today. We got to go run some errands, do all that kind of stuff. If you haven't already, please smash that follow button. Feel free to follow me on my socials. Link down below. My dog's looking at me. And I will see you guys next time, whenever that is. But after we get done on Thursday, we're probably going to head up to, well, not after we get done on Thursday, Friday, we're probably going to head up to North Rim and spend some time up there, probably a couple weeks, at least a week up there. So not right on the North Rim, but up in the North Rim area. So I will probably be able to do some runs there because there's some pretty decent cell coverage, cell service up there. So anyways, thank you everybody. I will see you guys next time. Love you all. Bye. Hi, sweet girl.